The Wild West, a place of dust and gun smoke, where lawmen and outlaws walked the same dusty streets, and every face carried a story worth telling. These are the men and women whose names became legend, not just for what they did, but for the way they lived and the way they died. Frank James, born January 10th, 1843, elder brother of the infamous Jesse. Soldier, guerrilla fighter, and one of America's most feared train robbers. But unlike Jesse, Frank lived to see old age. After decades on the run, he surrendered and spent the rest of his life quietly, telling tales of a West that played by its own rules. Tom Horn scout, tracker, and deadly hired gun. Tom Horn could drop a man at distances few could even see. Feared by outlaws and cowboys alike, his life ended on the gallows, convicted of a killing that some say he never committed. Curly Bill Brocious, around 1845, William Curly Bill Brocious was born, a charismatic, unpredictable outlaw of Arizona. Known for his wild humor and violent streak, his name is forever tied to Tombstone and the bloody feud with Wyatt Earp. Judge Roy Bean. Judge Roy Bean held court in his own saloon, delivering verdicts based on his own brand of justice. To some, a clown. To others, the embodiment of frontier law. Bill Doolin, born in 1858, leader of the Doolin-Dalton Gang, robbing banks and trains across Oklahoma. Known as a gentleman outlaw, he avoided killing unless necessary. But in August 1896, the marshals caught up to him, and the gunfire told the final chapter. Big Nose Kate. Mary Kate Harany, Hungarian immigrant, dance hall girl, saloon owner, and the fiery lover of Doc Holliday. Her life was a storm of danger, passion, and scandal. She outlived most of the men she rode with, passing away at the age of 90. Tom Black Jack Ketchum, train robber and outlaw with a fearsome reputation. Captured after a failed heist, he faced the gallows. The execution became infamous, the rope too long, the drop too far, and Black Jack met an end as shocking as his crimes.